Hello, my name is Thomas, and as you know, Thomas is the guy who doubts Jesus in the Bible. I'm here to argumentate for the fact that Marilyn Manson is in fact the antichrist. One, he said it himself. He made an album called Antichrist Superstar, and if you listen to his lyrics, especially on his first album, which is called Lunchbox, then he says, I am the all-American Antichrist, and the world spreads its flag for the American Antichrist. Now, in the Bible, it says in a prediction about the Antichrist that when the Antichrist comes to earth, he will have teeth of iron. Now, Marilyn Manson has grown teeth. It looks like teeth of iron. Another thing, in the Quran, the Muslim Bible, so to say, it says that when the Antichrist comes, he will have one eye that looks like rotten, I don't know the word for it, but it looks like a rotten fruit, you know, these little fruits you make red and white wine with. Now, what does his right eye look like? It looks like that rotten fruit, and I have seen such a rotten fruit. It looks exactly like that. Now, you can argumentate that that could go for Bowie too, but Bowie is not a Satanist. He is, I don't know what he is, if he's a Buddhist or a Christian or agnostic, I don't know. I don't believe Bowie is any kind of antichrist, though he has been worshipped a lot, and maybe even more than Manson, at least in the 70s. Another interesting phenomenon about Marilyn Manson is that he, if you listen to his live albums, he says that we love hate and we hate love. And what does the Satanic Bible say? It says good is bad and bad is good. Evil is bad. No, evil is good and good is evil. Now, if you want to describe what evil is about, then it's about greed, it's about being egotistical, it's about sex, it's about perversion, it's about hatred, and it's about getting famous. It's about going as far as your potential allows you to go, right? Which is again the opposite of being humble or what I'm trying to say is that all these things that we connect with evil, all these things that we see as evil, is in fact impersonated in Marilyn Manson. Now, you can ask yourself, is he Satan? No, he is not. It says in the Bible and in the Quran that the Antichrist is not Satan. Now, who is Satan? I don't know. I never met him. I never saw him. There's a lot about him in the Bible, and if you attend the Black Mass, you may get some kind of revelation about seeing him or meeting him, or that he that you exchange thoughts with him and telepate with him. Now, all these things may sound strange, and you may ask yourself, who am I? Now, I am in fact a reincarnation of Bobby Ewing from Dallas. If you believe it's true, then that's good. If you don't believe me, then I can kind of prove it, because the day Bobby Ewing died, I was born. And you may think, how is that possible? Now, the answer is, I don't know. But I hope that I have given you something to think about now. And if you don't believe me when I talk about the Bible and the Quran, then look it up in the Bible and look it up in the Quran. It's in the Revelation. And the thing about the eye is in the last part of the Quran. And another thing is, what about Christianity? I mean, God created the world. Who created God? And when Jesus was born, we know his mother, but how can a virgin give birth to a child? And you can kind of, that's a lot of questions. there's a lot of questions about the Bible. For example, why is it that there's so much war and hunger and violence in the world if God is good? Now, he could stop it. He could stop it if he wanted to, but he has not stopped it for at least the last 6,000 years. Now, you may think, okay, who am I? I mean, what's my name? And my name is actually mentioned in the Bible. I don't want to say what my name is, but if you look in the Revelation, you will find my name there. And another thing interesting thing, is that if you take, I mean, how many letters are there in the word Hitler? There are 6 letters. How many letters are there in the name Stalin? 6 letters. And if you take Mao, then his first name is Mao Tse, 6 letters again. Now that's interesting. But, you know, read the Revelation, come up with your own opinion about what it's about. And UFOs are another interesting phenomenon. I mean, more than 2 million people in the world have reported that they have seen a UFO. Now, the government, the American government, and the Russian government, and everyone else, the FBI, the CIA, they keep it a secret. Now, what is the connection between God, angels, Jesus, space alieners, Satan, demons, and us, humans? What is the connection? That's up to you to find out. And what's the Third World War going to be? That's going to be between Christians and Muslims, right? And what I'm trying to say is, what's going to happen in the future? That's up to you. Now, you've seen my video here. Now you make a video and come up with your opinion. I'm curious to know what you think. That's all for now, ladies and gentlemen.